is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today's video, I am so excited. I've got my pink box, which if you don't know what that means that Kylie Cosmetics sent me something. It is the new KoKo collection, and I am so excited about it. I'm not even gonna lie, I've opened this, I've seen the products, I'm wearing the products. This is the look that I created today using the entire KoKo collection, and I don't just mean in every which way that it was intended, but my entire face right now is using this collection except for foundation, concealer, and mascara. Everything that I did on my face today is from this collection, so it is definitely versatile. If you don't know that already, you're gonna see when I show you how I got this look. But I figured to start off this video, I wanted to show you guys like the packaging and everything. If you haven't already got anything from Kylie, I've bought a butt ton of stuff from her, like lipsticks. I am big on the lipsticks, the lip glosses, the lip liners, the lip velvets. I'm very into the lips, and I also have the burgundy palette, which I really love. It's a little bit shoved away in a corner right now, but I used to use it every single day. So when I saw this KoKo collection, I thought, I haven't bought anything in a really long time. I thought it would be a really fun video to make. So I actually got this the second that it launched. I was there sitting at my computer waiting for it to like launch, and I don't think it actually sold out this time. She still has some of the stuff up. Not only that, but she made like mini bundles, so like it can be cheaper if you want it to be cheaper. But this one is the entire bundle. I got it for $95. I paid for this myself. Nobody sent this to me. And I just want to show you all of the stuff that I got. So this is what it looks like. So everything is like this pretty, I guess, rose gold and pink. So this is the highlighter, which it has like glitter on it. This is the eyeshadow palette. These are the two lipsticks and the lip liner. I've got the Big of the Hoops, Allergic to Bullshit, and the lip liner is Handbag Ho. And I'll show you guys what the inside look like. It's like baby pink with the rose gold logo on it. I think these are so pretty. This is just such a nice addition to any collection. I love baby pink, so it's definitely right up my alley. And then as far as the lipsticks go, it's baby pink as well. So I know you guys don't want me to talk for 85 million hours about packaging and all that. You want to see how I got this amazing, pretty look. So I'm just going to shut up right now and let you guys see how I got this look with the entire KoKo collection from Kylie Cosmetics. Okay, so I'm here and I just put my foundation on. I just used the Huda Beauty Faux Filter foundation. Don't know why I can never remember that. So usually in my routine after I do my foundation, I would do my eyebrows, and I was thinking, seeing as I have to use just this collection today, I thought I would use the eyeshadow palette because it does, there's a little plastic thing that fell out. It does have quite a few browns, and I'm thinking this one and possibly this guy are gonna work for my eyebrows. This isn't anything too strange for me. I went years and years just using eyeshadow in my eyebrows, so I'm definitely not above it. It's just whether these colors are gonna work. They look kind of similar to what I used to use, so I'm not that afraid. Okay, so I'm just going to use this slanty brush that I got. I don't even know where I got this. I think I got it from BoxyCharm as well. I'm just going to be pointing to the eyeshadows for this whole video because all of the names have true in it, and you'd think that that wouldn't be that hard for me to grasp, but it makes it impossible for me to remember like the difference between the names. So I'm just going to be like brown guy up here, brown guy down here. So hopefully that is going to be easy enough to follow. So I'm just going to probably do the light one first. There's barely any kick up, and it comes on the brush really easy, which I like. I'm just gonna go into this dark eye now and do my ends just like I usually would. Okay, so I'm just like a tad not used to using eyeshadows, and it's coming out a little bushier than I would like, but hopefully when I conceal it, it's going to look okay. As far as the colors, it's pretty much like a reddish pink kind of brown. Definitely not what I would regularly choose for my eyebrows, but it's definitely gonna have to do for today. I don't think it looks that bad. Like on camera, it looks like it's possible to be my hair color, but in real life, not really, no. Okay, so now I'm just going in with a tiny bit of Shape Tape like I usually would, just to sort of clean it up a little bit. Okay, so I just cleaned up my eyebrows with concealer. I put concealer under my eyes and I set my whole face with powder. As far as the eyebrows go, I actually really like how they turned out. I kind of miss using eyeshadow. It's just a lot simpler and I don't know, it just seems less complicated than using a pomade and having to deal with all that kind of stuff. So this experiment already has been a really cool trip down memory lane. But now I'm going to move on to the part that I'm really excited about. I'm going to be doing contouring and highlighting. And I'm thinking that this guy up here again is going to be my go-to. It's the only one that I can think of that would be light enough to be like a bronzer. And also with the eyebrows, I noticed that it's not overly pigmented. So I think it's gonna be really easy to work with as a contour. So fingers crossed again that I don't end up looking like a clown because I've got things to do later. I'm just going to go in on my forehead. Being pretty gentle about it too. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so frustrated. My camera was not filming for like a full 5-10 minutes, so I think it missed all of that. But I contoured my temples and also my cheekbones. I am so sorry, that bumps me out so hard, but I definitely, as you can see, it's a little bit more red here. I'll put a little bit more on so you guys can see. I definitely didn't put a lot on and it's coming out really subtle and pretty. I guess the real test, because it's got quite a pink undertone, is going to be my nose, because I contour my nose kind of funny just because I have a unique nose shape. So just using my regular nose contour brush, which is actually I think an eyeshadow brush, I'm going into that same color and I'm going to do my weird stripes, which is not looking too bad, but it's definitely not cool tone like it should be. It's actually showing up quite pink. Okay, and again, like I usually would, I'm just gonna get my little hula brush thing and I'll just dip into it like once, maybe twice. It's eyeshadow, so it's definitely gonna be more pigmented than bronzer would be. I'm just gonna blend this to filth so I don't look like a mess. But at least I'm thinking that like even if my face stuff comes out looking like really warm toned and pink, best case scenario, it's going to look like monochromatic. Like with the eyeshadow and stuff, it'll look like I kind of did it on purpose, so at least I can get away with it. It's gonna be a vibe. So again, definitely not the color that I would choose, but I am not mad at it. I think I could pass using this color. Actually, yeah, it really doesn't look that bad at all. Obviously, I'm not in the sunlight, so that's gonna be like what's really gonna tell us the truth later. Okay, now moving on to what I was most excited about. Okay, I had never used a highlighter before, and I'm not even gonna lie, I had a friend over at my house the other day and I did dip into this just because I wanted to see what it was like. I'm not that picky with highlighters. I can work with pretty much anything, whether it's extreme or natural. I like both, so it's really a matter of color. And the thing that scares me a little bit with this is that it is pink. I've never used a pink highlighter before. I tend to stick to golds and beiges and the boring stuff or the natural stuff, whatever. So I'm definitely excited to try this. I've never really put a color on my face before. And at least pink is like somewhat of a natural sort of blush tone, so it's not going to scare me too much, but I'm so excited. Okay, so just getting my highlight brush, aka my paintbrush, I'm going to go into the top of this thing because I don't want to ruin the bottom. And I guess we're gonna see, I'll just put it here. Oh my gosh, you guys, I really like this. Like a lot. Like, let me turn a little bit so that you can see it. Like, that is beautiful. I love this. There's something so ridiculously satisfying about putting highlighter on. I don't know if you guys have seen that Vine that I think Chris Crocker did about just like highlighting his life, but it just makes you look so much better. I don't know if you guys can see like the texture that well on the camera, but it's like a ridiculously natural sort of sheen that you can definitely build up. But the thing that I think I'm loving is that I'm almost seeing like very small amounts of glitter in it, and I am living for it. Like living for it. I couldn't be happier about this. It's definitely not like music festival level glitter. It's just like the most subtle pops here and there. If any of you guys have been like using her highlighters for a long time, can you please let me know if they're all like this? Like, do they all have the little spurts of glitter here and there? Because I am all about it. I'm going to buy more of these, and I'm definitely going to keep using this. I think this might be my new favorite one. Like, for real, I think this is my new favorite highlighter, and I'm not playing around. I'm so pumped for this. I love that it's pink. Like the most subtle pink ever. It's still like a beige, but sort of pink. I don't even know how to describe it, but oh my gosh. I feel like I'm not expressing it as well as I should be, but just go buy this. Go buy it. Go buy it now. I just want to keep like rubbing the brush on my face, but I don't think anything more is happening. I think we're at glow capacity right now. Okay, now on to the actual purpose that the eyeshadow palette was intended for, my eyelids. So I'm going to be trying to use every single one of these colors on my eye right now, just because I want you guys to be able to see everything. So I think I'm going to do some kind of variation of a half cut crease. So I think the first color that I want to work with, because it's kind of been calling out to me, is this one down here. So I'm just going to pop that where I think the darkest part of the crease is going to be. And I'm using my Urban Decay brush. I love these brushes. And I'm just going to pop it right in close to my crease. Already it's blending really nicely. And the pigment is exactly what I thought it would be, like in comparison to the burgundy palette. This is pretty close to my favorite color in the burgundy palette. I wish I could remember what the name is. Something to do with California. So nobody judged my cut crease technique. I am kind of spazzy when I do my makeup, or rather lazy is probably the better word. Whatever gets the job done, I'm okay with. Alright, so this is the final eye look. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Okay, this brush is clean, but it's stained, so it's gonna look orange all the time. But I'm going to go in with our favorite little guy up here. I should name him. I'm gonna call him Maurice. So we're gonna dip into Maurice right here and just blend this out along the edges. Okay, so I think that's a decent amount of blended at this point. I'm going to go ahead and cut my crease with my, where is it? My Shape Tape, same concealer that I used for everything else. Okay, so now that I've just cut my crease with the concealer, I'm going to start putting some of the shimmers on, which I'm super excited about because shimmers are my favorite thing to apply ever. So I think I'm just gonna try and go like from light to dark across my eyes. So I'm guessing this one looks kind of pink, so I think that will be the lightest. And then this is like an orangey red sort of looking thing, and then that's a brown. Again, not a lot of kick up at all. Oh, it's looking very salmon colored. Oh, it definitely has the same kind of glitter vibe as the highlighter. I kind of have like a middle skin tone, I guess. I think this would look, if you had darker skin like my mom does, I think this would be so stunning. I mean, it's gonna be stunning on anyone, but you'd just be able to see that it's pink a lot more. Okay, and then for the second color, I'm gonna be going in with this orangey sort of red one. I'm actually a little curious whether it's orange or red. It looks kind of orange, I guess? Or red? Now it's starting to look red on my eye. I have no idea. Like a hot pink, maybe? Oh, no. That's definitely red. Oh my gosh, sorry you guys, my husband just called, so it might have cut off. So I finished putting this color on the middle of this eye, and I just did on this eye as well, and I actually went over it with my finger so that it was a little bit more pigmented. I feel like you're gonna be able to see that a lot better when I'm in the sunlight, but for right now, this is what we got going on. And then I'm just going to put right next to it this brown one that kind of actually looks like it's got pink sparkles in it now that I'm looking at it, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, so my eyelids kind of got a Neapolitan ice cream sort of vibe going on right now. This brown one is definitely really pretty. Nothing like earth-shattering as far as color is concerned, but it does have from what I can see, really tiny specks of baby pink glitter in it, which I think if I was using it all over my lid, I would be able to see it a bit more, but it's just somewhat of an accent piece today. Formula-wise though, these are super easy to blend. I'm doing almost nothing right now. Okay, now another color that I've been super excited about is this orange one right here. It reminds me of when she did the pink eyeshadow, like in the tear ducts. It's kind of giving me that vibe, although I think that was from the Sipping Pretty palette. That's not what I'm going to be doing today. I want to put it underneath my whole waterline sort of area because I think that would be really cute. So I don't usually put colored eyeshadows on my waterline unless I'm doing fantasy makeup or I'm 14 years old. I'm actually loving how this looks. I feel like it woke me up a lot. I think this little tiny pop of color plus everything that I've going on at the top is just gonna look really interesting and still glam at the same time, so it's not like I'm going out looking like a rainbow. Okay, now to add some depth and sort of close off my eye area, I'm going to go into this dark one that I used on my eyebrows. Super easy to blend, by the way. I think this is actually one of the easiest dark browns I've used to blend. Okay, so that's both of my eyes closed off with the shade Trüsseldorf, and now I have two shades that I haven't used yet. So I'm going to dip into this yellow banana sort of color now and just put it underneath my brow. Wow, that's pigmented. Okay, I didn't see that one coming. Okay, cute. And now for the final touch, I'm gonna get this glittery pinky white one and put it in my inner corner. Oh, hello. Oh, this is definitely like, it doesn't look like there's a lot of pink sparkle in it, but when you put it on, there definitely is. Wow. Alright, so now that I'm done with the eye look, I think I'm going to go ahead and put mascara and lashes on off camera because you guys have seen me do that before, and then I'm going to move on to the lips. And now that I have my lashes on, I'm ready to try the lips. Kylie Cosmetics is like my go-to brand as far as lips are concerned. I have so many of her lipsticks. I have the velvets, I have the glosses. I love them all so much. The colors, the formulas, just unbeatable. So I want to try all three of these things, the lip liner and both the lipsticks. So I'm going to do, I think what Kylie actually suggested on her Snapchat, which is to line with this, then put this on the outside and a dab of this on the middle. Maybe it was Khloe that said that. But Kylie lip liners are my favorite on the planet. They're my favorite product that she makes. The highlight is getting pretty high up there though. But I definitely love these lip liners and I've been using this for a week now. That's why it looks like this. I've already had to shop in it. So I for real would wear this lip liner on its own all over my lips, but I am going to try these today. So this is the shade The Bigger the Hoops, and it's a pinkier shade. Now I don't usually wear pink shades because I feel like they just look too pink on me, like dramatic, but we'll see how this one goes. Okay, so on its own, this is a really pretty shade. I didn't actually expect to like it this much, so this collection is definitely like pushing me out of my boundaries, which I like a lot. So I'm just going to put a dab of this in the center. Okay, so that's my lips done with Handbag Hoe as the liner, and then The Bigger the Hoops all over my lips, and Allergic to Bullshit just in the middle. I actually really love how this turned out. Kylie was not kidding. I was skeptical when she said to layer them on top of each other because in the past I found her formulas to be super fast drying and you can only kind of do one coat, so when you put it on you have to work quickly and you can't like keep putting it on to fix it or anything because it will crumble. But I will say it has been quite a long time since I've bought a lipstick from her, a matte lipstick I mean. and these seem like they are a little bit of a different formula. She's constantly saying that she's like updating to a new formula, so maybe that's what she's talking about with this, and I really like it. It's definitely easy to like move my mouth around, and it looks really good. It doesn't look too dry or anything. You guys, I'm really obsessed with this color combination. I would never have done anything like this if I weren't doing this video today, and I just think it's so pretty. I'm gonna take you guys off the tripod and go into the sun so you can see this a little better. Okay, so this is the final look in the sunlight. This whole face of makeup, besides my foundation, concealer, and mascara, was all from the new KoKo collection from Kylie Cosmetics, and I absolutely love it, you guys. The formulas were just as reliable as they have always been. At least for me, I've never had a bad experience buying from Kylie Cosmetics. I also really loved making this video because I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, I wouldn't have bought this collection if I weren't making this video. The color story was just not something that I saw myself using. I stick to browns and natural stuff. You guys know me, I just use my bronzer for everything. It's definitely different than a regular brown eyeshadow palette. When I asked you guys if you wanted to see this video and everyone was like, it's the same as always, it's just a bunch of browns and you know, it's been done, I'm over it. Like, this is definitely not that. There is not one color in that palette besides maybe the one that I used for contour, or even still. They all have very pink undertones, and then they also have that really cool, like, what's under my eye, that orange color. That tone is sort of in every shade except for the yellow one. Also, I think this is a really good palette to get because I can't remember off the top of my head how much it is on its own, or any of her eyeshadow palettes are on their own, but they are super easy to blend and you can get a lot of pigment out of it if you want. So if you're a beginner in makeup, or even if you're not, it's just gonna be super easy to work with. Like, you saw how sloppy I kind of do things, and I mean, it turned out like this, which I'm stoked about. So yeah, that was the whole video. I hope you guys liked this review, tutorial, challenge, I guess, whatever it was. I really like how it turned out. Obviously, I've said that like a million times already. But thank you so much for watching this. Thank you for recommending this video if you did. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. There's going to be a ton more videos coming, and I obviously have a blast doing them. I love talking to you guys in the comments and connecting, and we just have an amazing family here. So please join if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys!